Hi there guys, here we have today a Renault Trafic, and I'm going to be putting on some alloy wheels that I've got. You can't really find many alloy wheels that fit these vans. You have to kind of go with the next best thing, which is a BMW wheel, which is a 5x120 PCD. The van PCD is 5x118, so 118 PCD, so it's close, but it's not a problem because you've got these things down here called wobbly bolts, and they kind of just take off that 2mm kind of gap, which you're going to find if you when you kind of look through the holes. They don't really line up, but these work fine. They've got like a wobbly nut, and they kind of go in, kind of takes off that 2mm gap you've got there. And you can buy this set on eBay. I think it's like 67 quid delivered, and it comes with everything you need. You got your spigot rings, don't really know how you say that, but yeah. Your locking wheel nuts, and your bolts. So you got everything to go. These wheels I picked up for 45 quid a corner, absolute bargain. They're 16-inch wheels. Some say they might look a little bit small on the van, but they're better than the steel wheels anyway. For 45 quid a corner, I couldn't really argue, especially because they got brand new run flats on them as well. So like loads of tread in there. Yeah, so you're looking kind of thickness wise. I don't really know how wide you can go. These are 205, so they're quite, they're not massive. But I have seen some vans with X5 wheels on, which I believe are around 265, 255. I've even seen 275s put on them before, from Land Rover wheels. They're the same sort of PCD. So yeah, basically this is it. We're going to try it now. What I came across when I first put this wheel on, the wheel was actually rubbing on this caliper, the front caliper. It's quite big, and I was thinking, oh bollocks, it's rubbing. But I soon discovered that while it was rubbing, it was on the inside of this wheel. I had some weights, balancing weights, on the actual caliper, and they were rubbing on the actual wheel. So there's no problem there at all. I am using just a 3mm spacer just to kind of bring the wheel further away from the caliper, as it was pretty damn tight. You're talking a couple of millimeters away from the wheel and the caliper, so if you were to hit, I don't know, a pothole in the road and it kind of bent your alloy a little bit, it would then start rubbing, so you'll be pretty screwed. Yeah, I've got a pretty dodgy jack system, so let's not talk about that. Right, I'm going to stick this wheel on, and then you guys can watch me do it, then laugh when I'm... Alright guys, I saved myself the embarrassment and turned off the video before I put them on. So, but now they're on, you've got the spacer in there, so it takes out 3mm, and that just clears the brake. If it focuses right, so you can just about see that there's a good couple of mil now from that, so that's fine. That's no worries. That should be all fine. So this set, like I said, it's 67 quid delivered. You get all 5 bolts for each wheel, including one lock-in wheel nut, which is nice to have, just in case you've got some nice rims on there. So that's how it kind of looks. Not too bad. It's better than that shit anyway. What they come with as well is these spigot rings. So what they do is you slip them in. I'll show you now. These little blue things here. Can't go that way. Basically, you just slip that straight into the back of the wheel. So, got the yellow wheel, nice and dirty. Grab that. Just use the palm of your hand, it's easier. If you use your fingers, it kind of jumps out in different angles. So yeah, just push it in with your palm, that's in set. And that basically just helps the wheel fit on the hub a lot easier.